the mental, emotional, and physical response to touching emptiness can be an incredible type of release, or an incredible type of experience of everything in you that is in contrast to that emptiness, right? So, as with all things, as with all peak new connections, we either experience what aspects of us are in contrast to it, or what aspects are in resonance to it. If we're experiencing the parts of us that are in resonance with that emptiness, and more of us is allowed to fall away into that emptiness, it's an incredibly blissful and blissfully non-existent type of experience. If we identify with the parts of us that are in contrast to that, then it can be quite painful. And this applies to working with frequency of form as well as that underlying emptiness. And so the more potent those frequencies that you're working with in meditation, the more they will stimulate and show you those parts of yourself that are contracted, that are condensed and stuck in that non-moving aspect of yourself. As you go through this process, you'll start to recognize that there is an incredible arrogance in the doing, the trying nature of the mind, this part of ourselves that thinks that it is better, that it's smarter, that it can hack its way through. The ego runs rampant with that. And as in all things, the ego is incredibly intelligent, and it will insert itself into the very activities that we do to potentially find a greater space and liberation from attachment to that ego. And remember, the ego, the identity, will insert itself in very, very genius ways into all this stuff. So we want to start to find ways to recognize how this interference, this sort of insidious placing of itself that the identity does, how that might reflect.